What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Civilization 5 with the AI only reverse colonization game, as it was called when someone suggested it to me, and that's what I'm going to call it. First up, I'm going to explain why Argentina's borders are huge, and I believe it's because they are so heavily focused on culture. The mod I put in, the faster border growth, it doesn't necessarily, it's not fair, equally spread out the benefits, so it reduces the culture cost, because it costs, when you get like a certain amount of culture, you get the next tile basically. What am I doing? You get the next tile, and but it reduces the cost, but it doesn't necessarily help people gain culture, this mod. So it means the civs that have got high culture grow a lot quicker. So Argentina's borders very rapidly grew because they are miles clear in culture. They've got lots of wonders. I don't know how, whatever it is that's doing it, it's a unique ability of some sorts, I presume. Brazil have now caught them up almost for culture, so maybe we'll see them really start to grow out towards the sea. But then again, even their borders are pretty big. So yeah, that's what's going on. Maybe it'll take some time, but we'll expect Brazil to start growing out soon. But it's kind of weird. Argentina's borders have grown even more so than someone like Brazil, their neighbour. So that's kind of weird. I can't remember what was going on yesterday when I last recorded an episode, but it looks like the Buccaneers are about to take over the Aztec capital. Oh, no, they're nearly there. Also, the Aztecs lost Austin to the Sioux in order to take this city from the Sioux. That didn't seem effective. California v Canada. That is a bit of a weird war, but whatever. The Sioux are looking like they're gonna be the top civ at the moment, as long as they can hold off the Shoshone and Canada. Canada are looking like the rival to them. Shoshone have got the Great Wall, so they're safe for a bit longer in terms of being attacked by the Sioux. So we'll see how it goes. And yep, there we go. I looked away. The Buccaneers have Tenochtitlan. Now they could do with taking Austin and then getting rid of Texas and then sort of forming a big curve. That would look kind of cool. I don't know if that will happen. I believe Montezuma is dead. Yep, the Aztecs are no more in this game, I'm afraid. There's been an outbreak in the Mayans. Okay, I think that's the second time it started in the Mayans. Maybe the diseases have stopped focusing on Australia so much now, where the Kulin seem to be top dog now. Now there is a Kimberley settler. Hopefully they send it to the new world, old world, but you know, I guess for intensive purposes, it's the new world. I have no idea what's going on. New Zealand, you are the best civ ever, but I mean, the fact you're not going back, like, there's nothing here. There's not like monsters running around. You can come back, you know, New Zealand. You are, you know, out of land really. You're not really expanding either, New Zealand. You're not like, it's not like you're settling in Micronesia. You aren't settling at all, which is kind of weird. But anyway, oh my goodness, corral, lots of boats. As do the Tlingit for some reason. I don't know what they're doing, but they're having a look around. New Zealand into the Renaissance era. That's interesting. Is there any cities being sieged in South America? There's a bit of attacking the Incans that just isn't working. I mean, it's blatantly not working. Let's see. Mapuche, you're being very quiet here. I know you obviously lost this city to Brazil, but still, I expect more from you later on in the game. Oh my goodness, the Sioux just entered the industrial era in the 1500s. That is impressive, Sioux. You have riflemen. Oh my goodness. See, it's episode 4. I think. Not 3. Pretty sure it's episode 4. And they have riflemen. Wow, yeah, it's episode 4. Oh man, I'm being an idiot. It is. That's pretty insane. Canada, get your act together. Get riflemen. Get into Europe. Do your thing. Do something, please. Or, I just have this bad feeling we're going to have like 5 civs left and they're all just going to start colonizing. It's going to be a mess. But, either way, at least the Sioux are being kept on a leash, I guess, by Canada and the Shoshone being next to them. If they had no big people next to them, they'd be in a bit more trouble. But it seems good. Buccaneers, come on, please. Do something. What? That is a cool building. A distillery. They are getting the rum. They definitely need that rum. In pirate land. Pirates of the Caribbean. Even though I moved them out of the Caribbean. But they're still kind of here. They're watching over it. Carefully. Good job, Chile. Okay, yep, the bigger powers are getting a bit annoyed with the Sioux. Argentina, even though they'll have no impact. Argentina don't really have an army. Oh, it's sort of scattered up here. But, yep, Argentina aren't happy. They're saying, nope, Sioux, you're a bit too strong. I'm going to see if I can use my massive borders to invite someone else into your war. I'm pretty sure they must have grown like a tile a turn. This is ridiculous. But, Chile, what are you going to do? Going to go take them out? Going to go fight them? I don't know. Someone... I don't have anything against the corral, but I'd like Argentina to maybe add this bit of land to their collection. Okay. Okay, this is big. Shoshone. You don't even have musket men. Oh yeah, you do up here. Please focus on one city at once, or it never works out. Okay, this is big. Let's keep an eye on Canada. Sioux v Shoshone. Or Shoshone v the Sioux. Canada did not join. They're probably going to... If it starts going well, we could see them join. Although, you know, Canada might be nice. They're a very peaceful type of people. They may, after they obliterated America. But, they're very peaceful. I'm sure they will go on. Poor America. These pikemen didn't make it in time. Yep, Brazil grabbing the globe fit. Oh my goodness, Argentina did just grab this southern Incan city. I didn't think it would fall because they were struggling. But the Incans down to one city. Sadly, the Corral are probably not going to take it. It would look very nice if they did, because it would make their borders look better. But anyway, Argentina taking this city. Their borders growing even more, although they can't grow any further from here. Completely landlocked up here. Yeah, Brazil got the Globe Theatre, which means culture definitely going to be big in Brazil and Argentina. These two having a bit of a cultural race. And there we go, Argentina with the Uffizi. So lots of wonders in South America, in particular Argentina, but Brazil as well. Is anything else going on? Samoa. Come on, man. You've got to want more cities in this. You can't be happy. Surely. There's no way you can be happy. Oh, the Kulin have just declared war on Kimberley. This could be game over, Kimberley. Your settler's not even going to make it off the continent. And the Kulin are definitely still a contender to win the game. Definitely. If they can wrap up Kimberley here, then maybe get rid of Australia, they'd be doing pretty well. Yep, now your settler's running. Good. You may trigger them. I don't want them to be killed off, but I mean, there's no hope for them. If they run to the New World, maybe they could survive. I can just imagine they get to like India, and they just keep pumping out settlers, no other units, because they would be safe, and they could actually probably come back and win the game. It's unlikely, but it would be hilarious. Okay, this big battle's raging on. California is actually sending an army through the Sioux to go after Canada. That is not advisable, but you know, do what you want, California. You're also, I don't want to laugh at you, California, but you're sending warriors in. They're not going to work. They are going to be killed. Canada have cannons. You're sending men with hammers. It's not even hammers. They're just sticks on rocks. Sticks on rocks? Rocks on sticks. There we go. Rocks on sticks. Okay, it seems the focus is up here on this northern city. I'm not sure why, because it's not the best. And the capital and this other big 13 population cities right here. But yeah, the Shoshone, they take this, they'll border Canada. So that'd be good, I guess, for them. Maybe. Do you want to border Canada? They're doing alright for themselves over here. Chile, you keep making the game sort of freeze a little bit. Oh, it's because you're the last turn. Okay, I was going to say, I was getting a bit worried. I was going to have to kill off the Chileans, but no. Oh, there we go. Yep, straight away. The Shoshone already grabbing one city, and they still have a lot of units to pour into this. It may actually be easier to attack this city now. So maybe I'll let them off, although these lakes are going to be a pain. Yeah, I mean, they've got the Great Wall here, so as long as they can keep the guys out and away from their capital and their massive city up here, they should be alright. William, are you the Kulin? William, Barack Obama. Yeah, see, that's the problem. The Kulin have only just entered the Renaissance era when there's people in the Industrial era. Maybe they won't win. But still, they've got numbers. Brazil just entered the Industrial era. Keep an eye on any more cities falling. Don't think they will. The Sioux, your turn takes ages. What are you doing all this time, Sioux? How can you take so long? I'm just waiting for this. I just want to see. We miss most cities changing hands, so let's watch this one. There we go. The Kulin banishing Kimberley. And the settler didn't escape, so Kimberley are now just a load of triremes going around the sea. Iroquois now over here. That is interesting, because they're dead and can't build settlers. But anyway, always look on the bright side, George, eh? You know, they can go on a holiday, those scouts. Not sure if, maybe this is a nice part of rural China they're going to. Maybe not for these Canadian scouts. These guys are never going to leave. They've found the oasis. They're living life. They're not going back to Canada. It's cold. Cold up here in Ottawa. Outbreak has ended. Mumps is gone. Probably developed a vaccine. Wait, are you fighting Canada too? Because that is not... Oh my goodness, I think they are. Hang on. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Shoshone. You're at war with the Sioux and Canada. Why did you take the city next to Canada? You idiot. California, luckily, are coming to give you a hand, but... Well, Argentina, again, Leaning Tower of Pisa. So Buenos Aires and probably La Plata both must have amazing production to be beating everyone to these wonders. Or they're just that far ahead on tech that no one... Taj Mahal. That's 3 wonders in 5 turns. That is... 3 of these cities must be amazing. That is impressive, Argentina, to say the least. You saw their score shooting up because of wonders. They have 12. I mean, the Sioux and Maya... Sioux have 5, so... Brazil don't actually have any... Brazil have 3. So, social policies. Yeah, Argentina out in the lead, but culture output. Argentina must be... Oh, no, dang it. Argentina must be crushing it. 100... No, they're not that far ahead, though. Do they have loads of production or something? I mean, it's pretty ridiculous they managed to build just... They are second. But that's pretty incredible that they built 3 wonders just like that. Dominating South America, even though they're not really fighting anybody. They've just got very lucky. They've got a lot of resources available to them as well. Pocatello. Shoshone just entered the industrial era, although they're fighting a war on all fronts. The big 3 North American powers. Probably not the best idea, Shoshone. I think you could be in trouble now you've got to fight Canada as well. Although the Sioux don't really have much of an army. They've got units everywhere to make sure they don't get attacked. But they have frigates now. So why on earth they are not yet crossing the ocean confuses me. But whatever. Got the Tlingit in Spain. Like again, those guys, they're not leaving Spain. They're like, oh, this is a lot better than Alaska's cold. Let's go down here. Actually saying that, I've heard Alaska's quite nice. But Alaska versus the Chinook. It's pretty big. The miners of the northwest. That's the best way to describe it. I always say north of North America and it's always just confusing. Up here. Very far up cold. Look at this mountain. That is a very tall mountain compared to the usual ones. Whatever. But yeah, let's see how this goes for the Chinook. They're probably going to lose. I don't know. There's probably going to be a stalemate. I don't see too much of a tie coming out of it. Is there anything else? New Zealand, are you sending anything? No. This city's now 8 population. It's going to get better. Maybe this isn't such a great idea. But I thought it was a cool idea to do this series. So, I mean, it's been... North America's been very entertaining. South America's been a bit quiet, as per usual. They all just like each other too much down there. I don't know why I'm berating Civs for not declaring war on each other. That seems kind of bad. But anyway, they built another distillery. They're really starting to pump out that the rum from Port Royal. What is going to happen? What needs to happen? When is it going to get interesting? I mean, I can't believe we're already on cannons and stuff, and it's only episode 4. We're on 234, so that's pretty deep. We've probably got another 20 turns in this video too, so that's kind of puts it in perspective. We'll only be 130 turns from the end. But let's see. I can't believe you, Sue. Can't believe. I hope. Have you got a great general? You do. Go get open borders and slap it down and cut off New York and connect yourself again. Because I mean, you can't even send your boats round. It's really actually you've probably got open borders. Yeah, you do with the Mayans. It's a good friend to have, even though the Sioux would be a better friend to have. California is just like, actually, we don't want to join this fighting. Your units look a lot better than ours. Let's stay peaceful. Canada are so sneaky. They've so many times someone has taken it. So this city was the Sioux. The Shoshone have taken it, and Canada will probably take it for themselves. And that happened over here too, where the Sioux took stuff and Canada took it from them. That's just Canada's game. They don't want to attack the Sioux. They just wait for someone else to do it and then attack them. It's very, very sneaky, Canada. Shoshone has realised they're in a bit of trouble. They are farming the tundra though, in the snow. So is that even possible? Normally the snow is not covered in fields, so I'm going to assume this doesn't usually happen. And yeah, the snow is not normally covered in fields. Come on, somebody must have a settler somewhere. Have I missed one? No, I can't have missed it. It would be near the coast. Come on, there's got to be something. Crossing the deep ocean somewhere. I'm just going to look, and there's going to be like 10 cities there one day, and it's going to be the best day ever. But we're not going to get there for a little while. It's a long way to go to that yet. Anyway, Culin, you eyeing up Australia? Look, this great general's just hiding in his boat. He doesn't even know if he can trust the Australians. He's like, oh, I'm going to stay in the water for now, thanks. New Zealand, you're not sending any settlers? No, you're just making it different. New Zealand have got quite a few units up here. Bear in mind, Samoa obviously failed to take them out. Brazil and Texas now friends. Brazil, I don't know if you want to be friends with Texas. I mean, they're a bit weak. And they're also in Mexico. And I have a feeling people from Texas wouldn't like being forced into Mexico. But anyway, Canada and Shoshone pieced out. That's what the Shoshone needed. I mean, it may have come too late. Because now it looks like the Sioux may be... Oh, look at that. The Canada saw a weakness and slapped down a citadel. Wait, that's been there for a while, actually, I think. I think that's been there for quite a while. But, we'll see. See whether the Shoshone can hold... They should be able to hold on to their stuff, but they've got a lot of great generals and not... They've got a lot of, like, great people and stuff, but not many units. Tlingit and not killing off the Chinook. So far, the Incan capital, Cusco, is still here. Mapuche, this is your chance. Join in. Start killing stuff. Always works that way. And actually, the Mapuche look quite strong. Whether they will last. Rio. Okay, so now Brazil and Argentina will be hit probably by this plague. Although as the game goes on, the plagues get less effective. So we'll see how it plays out. Buenos Aires, 26 population. I believe that is the most in the game. Sydney here on 9, the Australian capitals. They're not doing so well for food in Australia, considering this tile in New Zealand is on 12. That city tile. 17 from Samoa on a... That is pretty impressive. I mean, these atolls must be producing a lot of food, but wow. 16 in Pago Pago. In North America, there's 22 in Onondaga, 23 over here. Other than that, I think they are the biggest up here. Then you have to go, obviously, to Rio's 19, 17 Sao Paulo, 26 Buenos Aires, though. That is the biggest as far as I am aware. Don't think there's anywhere else with a lot of food. 16s, 17s, 14s across the Sioux, 12 again. So the Sioux must have probably the biggest population, maybe, but who knows. Argentina, peace out with the Sioux. Oh, I was half expecting the Sioux to have given half their cities away. And there we go, the Corral have joined the effort. They can maybe slip a unit through this mountain pass. And once Argentina have done all the work, maybe they could grab Cusco, which would make them look a lot cooler. I'm gonna be honest, they would look a lot cooler if they took over. Yes! I didn't notice it, but Samoa has made it to Japan. It is a great time to be alive, and they've already got a cargo ship. They're trading with New Zealand. Yes. It is. It's finally working. Samoa, are you gonna send more units over here? More settlers? Please do. Anyway, Argentina has grabbed the Red Fort. Another wonder for Eva. She is not stopping. And Argentina, a little bit behind some of the other powerful civs, have just entered the industrial era. Nearly said her. Something. I pronounce words badly sometimes. I don't know how. Oh, peace deal. This city was given over to the Tlingit, which leaves the Chinook down to one city, which will probably get taken over soon by the Tlingit, who are doing okay. They're doing okay up here in Alaska. So I was surprised. They know about the New World. They can get to the New World. Then I'm going to call it the New World, even though it's the Old World, because, you know, it makes sense. Samoa, you're pretty cool, Samoa. You know, it's going to take some time, but I have a feeling we're going to fill up this Old World. New World. Oh, this land. I'm going to fill it up. One day. Very soon. I'm going to keep my eye on the Greenland crossing, even though Canada can just cross the deep seas, so maybe that's not the best way to look at it, but I'm sure we'll see more pop up. If we just ignore it, I think that's going to make it better. That's going to make it less noticeable. Anyway, let's focus on the siege of Cusco. That's the only thing really going on, although I don't nothing is actually, these guys are holding each other off at the moment, destroying each other as Canada prepares to take over both of them probably. This is quite important, whoever takes this city though. I'm going to be Gonna be honest, this is quite important because it will be the first Civ to die in South America. Still now they've all made it this far. And look at Chile. I didn't even notice, but Chile have quite a big army up here in the northeastern part of South America. Obviously, I sort of looked at this where they're not too strong. They've got quite a few boats, but they're safe because of the mountains. But yeah, I didn't notice all of this land. Well, not all this land. It's not very much, but this little chunk has got a lot of units, and that could very quickly siege Sao Paulo before Brazil could respond. Maybe. Rio's already cured. Although it seems like a long time. I think it's because I just clicking next turn. When you play the game, it doesn't seem so long. Argentina don't have any melee units nearby, but neither did Corral to slip in. Chile aren't at war with them, I don't think. But even so, Argentina should get there first in 2 turns. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows when? I keep getting temptations. There's nothing up here. It's just the snow on the map made it look like maybe the Tlingit had a little thought about something. I can't believe Indonesia stayed open this whole time. Like, Samoa could have been so cool. Oh, this is big. Kulin finally going after Australia again. Australia do have a settler up, which could have been heading for the New World. We'll probably never find out unless they get it out here very quickly. Oh, we looked away. We missed it. Argentina removing the Incans, and they are now very strong in South America, and they have a new place for their borders to rapidly grow out of. Probably see them like owning this island at some point, and half of the sea. I mean, they're already expanding really far. Normally borders don't go too far into the sea, but Argentina's probably going to go quite far. Maybe Argentina know they don't need to colonize because their borders are just going to eventually grow out here anyway. American scout, they've sensed Zulu, they've sensed Shaka's soul, and they're just sailing round as if nothing's happened. Okay, everyone pieced out with the Incans. Did you kill them off? Please. Oh no, their crossbowman is seeking asylum in the Mayan lands. That's okay. I'll let you off for that. Let's focus on Australia then, unless any cities up here. Nope, the Sioux maybe might take their northern city back, but I doubt it. Let's focus on the Kulin and watch them. Oh, they've pushed their army through the mountains. Probably better for them to go for Brisbane first, and then Melbourne, and then go back for Sydney. And the World's Congress has been founded. That's why the game was slowing down. Who founded it? The Shoshone. Interesting. You get 2 votes, Shoshone. Brazil also on 2 votes. I was worried then. Luckily, because there's not so many Civs as usual, it didn't actually cause too many issues. Normally there's like a 10-minute freeze. I noticed it had freezed, and I thought it was going to crash, but it didn't. I forgot. World's Congress turned 250. I mean, they've probably known about... They've probably met each other all a long time ago. It was just Shoshone probably just got the printing press technology. Who is that? Lautaro. I think that's the Corral. Maybe. Are you Lautaro? Nope, you're that. I have no idea how to say that. Oh, Lautaro is the Mapuche. We're at war. Sorry, Mapuche. I remembered I had to kill all your units to move you. Forgot about that at the start. Before the cameras were rolling. That's what went down. It's pretty ugly stuff. How is everybody doing? Is there any settlers just making their way up? I'm just too tempted to have a look and get my hopes shattered. This city has already got 4 population. Good job, Samoa. Japan is yours. Mount Fuji will soon be yours too. That's a good wonder to grab. Pretty good for the Samoans to have grabbed. How have they spread Buddhism that quickly? That is impressive. It looks like the Kulin are going to fail again, which is weird, but whatever. Iroquois Argentina now friends. Lots of denouncements. The Sioux and Shoshone have pieced out, and nothing changed. It stayed. They just took 1 city in the tundra, which wasn't ideal because now they border Canada, which isn't good. But I guess, you know, the Shoshone pretty big up here. It's okay. It's still tense, and there's no one running away with it. As I said, as long as there's 3 sort of powerful civs, doesn't matter all too much. Where are all those Californian units? Did they just throw themselves into the Shoshone? Were you at war with the Shoshone as well as Canada? That's pretty brave, but pretty dumb. past turn 250 now. I'll check the info addicts at the start of the next episode because it would be a good time to do so. And Argentina have denounced the Kulin. Good job, Kulin. Look what you've done. No one likes you anymore. Well done. Come on, there must be somebody crossing the sea. Oh, wait, who? How are you dying? Is there like some invisible civ that I can't see, just attacking everybody? That'd be pretty funny. Okay, Chile are now in the deep sea. There's a Sioux privateer out here. That is pretty cool. But we'll see how things go. How did the Sioux even get that? Because New York... Oh no, it's not a puppet anymore. Occupied. Why don't the AI just build courthouses? Come on. I mean, they probably don't need to, but either way, it does look nicer if they do. The state of California is still here. The new state of Texas still alive. Pirate Land is still going. That'd be a great theme park. Pirate Land. The state of Chinook, I guess, just kind of like states now, surrounded by bigger nations of the Shoshone Sioux and Canada. Tlingit is a bit more than a state. I think we'll call them a confederation. Actually, no, that's not what it is. What is the word? I have no idea what to call them. They're not really a country. No, they could be a country. They could be a large state. Very large state. Never mind. Well, I guess if we're saying California's a state, we'll call it Alaska Tlingit State. Corral versus California. Corral have got some boats and stuff here. Pardon me. Okay, I think what's happened here is Corral probably can't get through Texas, open borders through Texas anymore. It was just an unfortunate time to run out, and they're like, oh, let's just kill Canada while we're here. And here comes the reinforcements all along the Pacific. I wonder if the Mapuche are going to take advantage of the Panama Canal. Will they take out Chile in the east and then go after Chile? Actually, that's a bit far. Up Texas and California pieced out. Common enemy, probably. Corral. Probably both don't like them. Both big Corral haters. Yep, so the Shoshone have rifle. Okay, the Shoshone are going to attack the Tlingit because they've decided they can't compete with the Sioux one-on-one. I think it's coming. Canada, please. If they settle up here, I'm going to cry. Or if they settle in Greenland, that's probably what I'm going to have to make do with for now. But it would be pretty awesome if they did settle in the old world. 9 population, New Zealand. Good job. You're getting that. I mean, this one, Samoa's colony in Japan's already at 5. So I don't know what you've been doing since you've been here for like 2,000 years. Goodness knows. But you do you, as I say so often to these civs. Any of the South Americans sending... Oh, no. They're walking all over the... They're upsetting the spirits of Shaka. That's not good. You don't want to do that. Don't go any further north or the Congo mod will be coming after you too for exploring its land. You've got to be pretty brave to go settle over there. I'm going to be honest. Got to be pretty brave. Is there any more settlers just heading out? I don't see it. Canada have got a lot of scouts all over the world though. I'd like to see what Canada could see, but no point. Australia have been sieging this city somehow, and yep, Kulin have failed again. I don't know how. I mean, Australia has actually got a higher tech level than Kulin in terms of their units, so I don't know exactly what the Kulin have been doing. I presume that will change now that the Kulin control the west. In terms of land, there is quite a big difference, but Australia aren't that small. They're doing fine. The mountains are saving them. Maybe they'll stay alive. And they've got a lot of boats. If they sent all these boats towards the capital, there would be a pretty interesting battle. Especially if they get New Zealand and Samoa on their side too. Maybe they could fight back the oppression of the Kulin. But I have my doubts. I do have my doubts. Turn 258. Wow, we are making some stellar progress. But anyway, let's see what the World's Congress said. Embargo the Sioux, and that was said by Shoshone. That's a wise move by the Shoshone. But Canada hold grudges, you know. California, if you're going to declare war on Canada, just know your trade is going to be cut off. And I would imagine both of those will pass. Normally they do, because why not embargo somebody? Someone... The Tlingit helping here? Is that what's going on? Or if the Corral fell short and out of units? Actually, this Caravel could probably do it, but maybe they've just fell short at the last. They've just suicide suicided those units into the city. Yeah, it seems like that did happen. Come on, Corral. Oh, you could have taken San Francisco. That would have been pretty cool. So, they wouldn't have liked that, the North Americans. The South American coming to join them up here. Turn 260, 1750 AD. We're actually accurate by the looks of things on time. We've got riflemen walking around. Maybe that's a bit... Gatling guns, maybe a bit early, actually. But it's pretty cool. Canada and the Sioux in North America keeping things interesting. And the Shoshone. South America... Where did that Canadian... Yes, the settler is heading over the Atlantic. Next episode, we'll get to see where does Canada go. Do they go for France, Spain, Britain? They'll probably go right here. Citrus, gold. What more could they want? And that will be the start of the colonizing of Europe. Obviously, so far we've only seen Asia, Japan, and Southeast Asia. Mapuche v. the Corral. Ah, that's big. Mapuche, use the Panama Canal. Send your units through. And this would be really good because there's a lot of just land units crossing the sea here. If the Mapuche can pick them off, that'll be really good for them. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.